Have you offered your resignation or not?
If I can keep my job, then no.
Well, you can't keep your job, okay? So let me just make it easy. You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You've betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve. And you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you worked alongside for nearly 3 years.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
What it do, nephew? It's Young Lou, and I'm coming at you with some that you already know we usually do. Now, this one is coming from Inspector Gadget. No, it's coming from Inspector Ray. When cops betrayed by their partners, not gonna waste no time. Let's see what this one talking about. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. And then hit that subscription with that notification bell so you know when Uncle Lou dropping. We on the way to 10K in 2025. And 5K is right around the corner. So I appreciate every single one of y'all that's been tapping in. Now, without further ado, nephew and niecey, let's begin.
You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest.
These were moments when cops were betrayed by their partner.
Banger. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Banger, banger, banger,
Starting
banger.
with this officer who got embarrassed by his supervisor.
He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
It's not trespassing.
On July 28th, 2016, Colorado police officer Chris Dickey responded to reports from a disgruntled staff member at the Adams County Human Services building regarding 2 protesters engaged in non-violent protest outside the facility.
I thought I would have gotten like a calendar invite or something.
Well, it's every day.
Would you mind just lowering that for me? Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it down for me?
Well, to stay clear of me.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay? Here's the thing.
Crime?
Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right now, you are trespassing. Perfectly.
It's not a weapon.
Awesome. I totally appreciate that.
That this is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on right now.
Is?
It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person. It's the public. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Sir?
No justice, no peace.
Keep an eye out on the way around, please.
While these protesters may have been a pain in the ass, they were fully within their rights, as they were peacefully demonstrating outside a public building, an action protected by law. However, the officer, seemingly dissatisfied with their refusal to comply with his demands, followed them to the sidewalk in an attempt to make an arrest.
All right, that's a
Gentlemen, I need your ID, please, so I could write you a summons.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
Are they actually giving an ID?
Also, please, sir. Okay, I'm going to place you under arrest then.
You are not placing me under arrest. You have no right to ask for any.
Come here.
What did he do? Oh, this is embarrassing.
Taser.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, this is a bad cop.
You got it.
The chase went on for a while, during which the officer fired his taser at the protester, with one of the probes piercing and lodging in the man's arm. However, before the officer could catch up to the protester, a police supervisor arrived at the scene, and he wasn't exactly pleased with Officer Dickey's actions.
He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit!
It's not disorderly
What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling fuck everybody.
That's not
You see
public
this sign? It says
freedom of speech.
You want to know why? Because cops like you keep
Relax.
He refused to give me his ID.
That's why the sergeant is important, man. This dude lost his cord. It lost him everything. Yo, this dude right here protesting or whatever, of course, yeah, he's trying to get a rise out of you guys. But he reeled your ass in, dude. He baited your ass. Like, he's Marcus Smart. He is Marcus Smart that played for the Celtics, plays for the Grizzlies. He baited you in and got you.
Which he's required to do.
For what?
So I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
He turned that off or turned it on?
Officer Dickey was visibly frustrated about not getting his way, and from the way the officers had turned off their body cameras, there was lots of background scolding for Officer Dickey. The protester who had been tased required hospital treatment to have the barb from the taser probe surgically removed. He later filed a lawsuit against the city and the police over the officers' actions, ultimately receiving a $175,000 settlement from the city. Next, a police officer was betrayed by a fellow officer when he was arrested by one of them.
To handcuff him.
Let him go.
He
Assaulted me?
I'm going to give you one more second to let him go and get back before you get tased. Step around the vehicle now.
Handcuff him.
Step around the vehicle now.
On May 2nd, 2014, off-duty New Mexico police officer Charles Vernier became involved in an altercation with a repo man and his wife, who had arrived to repossess Vernier's car after he allegedly defaulted on a loan. Instead of surrendering the vehicle, the 6 feet 5 inches Vernier placed the repo man in a lateral vascular neck restraint, leaving both the repo man and his wife pleading with him to stop.
Why? This is absurd.
Let him go. Give us the key.
Bro, but this is the thing. If you can't pay for your car, right? If they come in to get it and you can't pay for it, what's the point of you even trying to keep it? They're going to come get it at some point. They're going to come get it. Like, bro, I don't get it, bro.
Charles, give us the key. Charles,
how do we get to this point?
This is not going to look good on you. I need the key.
No,
I
you
will
have
let
to get my stuff.
I need the key first, and then you can take
Y'all can't see the logo, but
No, you're not getting my keys.
that's a
you
news
need
channel.
to let him go.
Let it go.
You need to let him go, Charles.
Taking my vehicle today. Let it go.
You need to let him go, Charles. I can press charges on you.
Charles, I can press charges on you too.
For
No, you
what?
can't. I went to get in my vehicle and he assaulted me.
You did not.
You're a whole
tried to
police
push him.
officer.
Look at this.
No, he shoved me out of the way.
No, you're still holding on to him. Let him go, Charles.
I'm restraining him. He assaulted me.
Bro, where's your police officer at? Toys R Us? Am I tripping? But that chokehold don't even look like... It looks very soft.
You're holding him. Let him go, Charles. Charles, let him go, Charles.
Oh, he got his ass. I ain't gonna lie. You know, he got him good.
Charles,
Yeah.
let go of me.
Hey, that dude should have been getting off when it was light.
Where's my phone?
Vernier had taken the situation too far, and the
he
repo
got
man's
him good,
wife
though.
called the police. Officers arrived on the scene shortly after, and it was clear they were not going to be having their brother in blue back.
Hey, let him go.
Cuff him.
Let him go. Let him go.
You didn't
Now.
have to handcuff him.
Let him go.
He
He
assaulted me.
assaulted me. I want to
Who's the
press
truck
charges.
driver?
I am.
You're the truck driver. Let him go. I'm going to give you one more second to let him go and get back before you get tased. Step around the vehicle now.
Handcuff him.
Step around the vehicle now. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Try to open my
Turn
door.
around.
He grabbed me
Turn
and assaulted
around.
me.
Turn
He
around now.
assaulted me.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands on your head. Put your hands on
Yo,
your
this
head.
dude think he Jack Bauer or something?
Yes, you
What
are.
the
Turn
fuck?
around. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm going to tase you. Stop. Stop.
Unhappy that his fellow officers were not siding with him, Vernier reluctantly released the repo man and attempted to flee, but his efforts were unsuccessful. He was arrested and charged with aggravated battery and interference with a police officer. Following the incident, he resigned from his position as a police officer. In the next case, a corrections officer betrayed his entire department and colleagues, smuggling contraband into prison to aid a murder suspect.
You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve.
On October 10th, 2022, Collin County Detention Officer Tyler Moody was compelled to confess to investigators after another officer discovered a cell phone and charger in a murder suspect's cell. The contraband appeared to have been supplied by Moody, prompting the sheriff.
Bro, this happens all the time in there. I've never been, thank you, but from what I do see in the interviews and what I've seen online, this is something that occurs on a day-to-day. Prisoners having cell phones. So I guess this is just kind of like an inside look.
Sheriff to personally address the situation, struggling to comprehend why Moody would betray the department in such a manner.
Moody, I understand that you've offered your resignation. Is that correct?
Can I get fired?
Have you offered your resignation or not?
If I can keep my job, then no.
Well, you can't keep your job, okay? So let me just make it easy. You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You understand?
Sir.
You betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve. And you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a third-degree felony. You have any questions about that?
No, sir.
Well, you're going to be cuffed. First thing I want you to do is stand up and take that uniform shirt off. You don't deserve to wear it.
Dang. I ain't gonna lie, that was the coldest way to get fired ever. He said, I'm gonna make it easy for you.
Moody was arrested and charged with a third-degree felony for introducing prohibited items into a correctional or civil commitment facility. The inmate also faced additional charges related to possession of the contraband cell phone. The next officer, a rookie, lost his job for making an incredibly foolish decision, abusing his police powers. On July 2nd, 2022, Matthew Amezquita, a newly hired Ruidoso police officer with only 6 weeks on the job, was sent home by his field training officer to shave. After finishing, Amezquita accidentally locked himself out of his house, leaving his body camera and key inside. In a desperate attempt to regain entry, he kicked down his door. However, what the rookie officer did next, he would forever regret.
Rita Sari Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Yeah, I need to have a unit come out here.
For reasons known only to the rookie officer, he radioed in a report of a break-in at his apartment. Despite being the one who had kicked down his own door, officers responded to the scene, but began to suspect something was amiss when they found nothing missing from the home. This led to the deployment of a detective, which spelled trouble for Officer Matthew.
On the stairwell. So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
That doesn't even sound right. Bro, that doesn't even sound right. It sounds like a kid trying to lie to their parents. You don't even sound believable. And you're a police officer. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I would think that you police officers are trained to actually lie. Like, I would think that that's a skill that you would have to possess. He can't even lie. Like, this dude, he said, let me make sure I heard this right, because I do not want to make it, I don't want to put words in his mouth. But he said he was going to go back, realize his body cam was still in there. So when he tried to come back inside, the door was already open. Bro, you was just inside. Who opened it? You kicked it open?
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21.
Kid.
You know how long I've been doing this?
Longer than you was alive.
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
The detective gave Officer Matthew an opportunity to come clean, but Matthew was unaware that the detective already had irrefutable evidence. As Matthew continued to lie, the detective revealed the smoking gun.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With the bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
You bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Matthew had initially claimed he couldn't make a purchase at Walmart because his card wasn't working. However, the detective had CCTV footage showing that he did make a purchase, further exposing inconsistencies in his story and giving the detective the leverage needed to get Matthew to confess.
So, listen, Skeet, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door.
Anybody would.
That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one, I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud, okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay?
Well, let's start here.
Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
He ultimately confessed, confirming that he had made a false report. As a result, his full police gear was confiscated, and he was arrested on the spot by the responding officers. He was taken to jail, charged with filing a false police report, and subsequently dismissed from the department. The next case was extremely heartbreaking, as a police officer was betrayed by his partner, who is his wife.
How do you know this woman?
Tinder.
This is your first time out with her?
34.
Oh, really? The only issue is that's my wife.
While on duty, a police officer conducted a random traffic stop, only to discover that the driver he pulled over was with his own partner, his unfaithful wife.
Excuse me. Doing all right. You understand why I pulled you over today?
Not totally sure.
Well, this is interesting. You know, I think I smell some paraphernalia.
I think this video cap. This particular video, I think is cap. One, I feel like I hear the audio of the guy in the car too well, and this whole, you know, it's like a signal. I don't know. It just feels fake.
Step out of the vehicle for me real quick.
But I'm gonna keep watching it.
Yeah, come on, step out. Yeah, keep your hands right there where I can see.
The driver was still unaware of what was happening, but all that was soon about to change.
Okay. Do you know this woman? How do you know this woman?
Tinder.
Huh? Yeah. Huh? This is your first time out with her?
It's not real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm curious why are you asking about our dating?
Oh, well, it's the only issue is that's my wife.
Pardon me?
Yeah, you are pardoned.
That is
I
crazy,
will pardon
though.
you. Because I'm not.
This is like literally.
No, it's not on you.
It says she's single.
That's on you. You're not the one that made a Tinder profile while you were married. So.
Hey, can I put my hands down?
You know, why don't you put your hands out? Why don't you grab her stuff out of the car and you can actually leave. You go ahead. Yeah, no, hop in over here. Yeah, the driver's side. Keep your hands on the vehicle, ma'am.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
I'm just gonna grab.
I'm calling calling Kaepernick. I'm calling Kaepernick. I am calling Kaepernick.
Everything that's hers in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you give me that?
Her phone.
Yep. Just right there. Yep. Her phone. Good.
Can I sit down?
Yeah. You go ahead. Actually, ma'am, step away from the vehicle. Keep your hands up. Excellent. And you have a good one, sir.
I'm so sorry.
Have a good one. Head on out.
Sorry, officer.
Yes, you are. Yep. Uh-huh.
Have a good day.
So.
Did you really just...
I think there's nothing for you to say. You're gonna just stay here. You should call your mom. and have her get the rest of the things from my place tonight.
Are you serious?
Okay? Yeah. This was not how I was expecting my workday to go.
The officer then drove off, leaving his wife stranded on the side of the road. However, the encounter was most likely staged, as the footage didn't resemble a real police dash cam. Despite this, the incident provided quite the comic relief.
I'm glad that Inspector Ray said that, because I did feel like it was fugazi.
The next case involved a female officer who brought shame to her department by engaging in an inappropriate sexual relationship with an inmate.
I could have seen. Damn, they recording her?
On September 17th, 2024, the Metropolitan Detention Center uncovered that one of their corrections officers, Siobhan Culbreth, was involved in an inappropriate sexual relationship with an inmate. The incident was reported to the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office, which promptly dispatched a deputy to investigate at the correctional facility.
When you first came in February, he's been trying to talk to me, but I kept walking past his cell, ignoring him. I don't know all the CO's names, but a few months ago, I did see a CO give a BO coffee beans. I was like, oh, he's been here for long, and he didn't hide it. So one day, I forgot what candy I gave Dwayne. I did give him like a soap candy. And then since then, he's been saying like, he's gonna tell. There are times where I do go to his cell, and then there's times when he tries to do the hand gesture to grab me in, and he even says that I just want to put you in here. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. And there's times where he'll touch my arm. He did like kiss me, and then he said that he's gonna tell that I didn't do anything, or we at the closet. I was like, I'm just trying to give you the room. And then he tried to unbuckle, and I told him to stop. I pushed him away. And then he kept coming towards me. So he's the one that unbuckled and turned me around. I wasn't on top of him. I didn't do anything. He turned me around and did it from the back. And then he told me afterwards, I told you that I was going to do it.
Okay.
That's
so
crazy.
Happen next, okay? I need you to stand up.
I don't know what to make of that one. I don't know how to feel. Like, that was heavy. Like, what she described to me, that sounded crazy, but again, I'm pretty sure they did more of an investigation.
Did you turn around?
That's crazy. That is crazy to me how they're just like, they're animaling her.
I need you to stand up.
Treating her like a zoo animal.
Okay, so I'm going to explain it to you, okay? So you're being placed under arrest right now for criminal sexual penetration, okay? Attempt. So I'm just going to explain the charges.
That's what she described.
So
that's what I was saying. Based on what she described, I don't know. Like, how are they still arresting her on this? If what she's describing is real, right? Because they're arresting her on the basis of something. If they're arresting her based on what she's saying and what she's really claiming, like her allegation, then this is crazy to watch. But if they're doing more of a thorough investigation, I still don't know what to make of it. Like, I just feel like this could have been avoided if you just put... There shouldn't be females working in male prisons. I just feel like that's not really the best environment. I truly feel that way.
Is that none of this was like consensual on your part, that, you know,
this can happen.
You were scared and that he was going to report you and everything else like that, okay? So, and that was like consensual on your part, that, you know, you were scared and that he was going to report you and everything else like that, okay? So, I understand that aspect, but again, like, and I'm sure it was explained to you in the academy because I went through the CO academy, okay? You're the CO, they're an inmate, okay? Nothing in there is consensual, nothing in there, you technically by state law are in position of power and authority over him.
She was charged with criminals.
All right, Nisi, I hope you heard that. Did you hear that? I don't know all the rules for the COs. I'm not going to try to come off full ignorant. But it's like, dude, he went through the CO Academy. You're technically, by state law, you are in a position of power and our authority over him. So there's no such thing as consent. That is crazy. What?
By state law or in position of power and authority over him.
She was charged with criminal sexual penetration and attempting to commit a felony for bringing contraband into a place of imprisonment. The next officer went beyond betrayal by shooting her colleague in both the legs and an arm.
Do not move anywhere. Force will be used against you. Ow! Fuck!
On October 13th, 2024, Albuquerque police officers responded to a domestic disturbance report involving 41-year-old Matthew Sanchez and his partner. Sanchez, a felon prohibited from possessing firearms, was firing sporadically into the air.
Police department, for those in the trailer, you need to come out with your hands free and clear. Let me see your hands. Do not move anyway. Force will be used against you.
You're gonna be 40. Do not come near us.
You're gonna be 40?
Ow! Fuck! Ow! Shit! Ow! Fuck! Fuck me!
24 set additional units. Classify suspects down.
While the officers were able to fatally neutralize Sanchez, one officer was caught in the crossfire and was struck in the arm and leg by a colleague's gunfire. He was transported to the hospital and made a full recovery. If you enjoy videos like this, please like.
Man, this is crazy. Well, Inspector Ray, go Gadget Ray. I appreciate you. You made kind of my day. This was kind of crazy. But if you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, man. Make sure you share that video, because I appreciate you, dude. On the way to 10K subs in 2025, but 5,000 of you guys, bro. But this is just January. It's just January, and I got so much more in store. Stay tuned. Catch you in the next one, nephew. Nisi, please be easy. Don't be out here giving nobody no contraband. That's crazy work, but peace.